have to finish the story. Shut up, bitch.
Welcome back to the Hard Hitting Wrestling Show. It is the HHW Show podcast presented by CNG Sports Central. Visit our website at hhwshow.com. If you are tuning in, please visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You follow us on Facebook, click the follow button and likes and everything else. And if you're on Twitter, thank you for following me, OVI_HHW Show. This is our prediction show. The Royal Rumble is happening this Saturday. You don't want to miss it. And the fact is, on this show, not only that we're going to pick our final four, we're going to pick our winner. And on top of that, we're going to play a little bit of lottery. What is our four numbers that is going to win? Well, first of all, final four, but that one number that's going to win the Royal Rumble. I'm bringing in Frank and Hector. Welcome aboard. This is it, man. We've been talking about it so much. Now it's here this weekend. And like Gunther, what he said on Monday Night Raw, he thinks it's on Sunday. And man, well, there's so many memes. So many memes. They had this meme with John Travolta looking for something with the green background, and he's looking and wondering, and the stadium is empty. The wind is blowing with a paper flying, and he's like this. And they were like, this is Gunther waiting for the Royal Rumble on a Sunday. So it was pretty comical. But no, the Royal Rumble will be Saturday at 8 o'clock p.m. Premium live event on Peacock for the United States. WWE Network for everybody else. But more to it. But there has been breaking news that we've been talking about before, and that is that the Monday Night Raw is being moved starting next year, January, on Netflix. Okay. And, you know, Hector, Frank, and I, we had this little small discussion. So we're going to address it here first before we make our picks. And listen, is this good business or is this or is this some flaw? What's going on here?
Dude, I'll tell you like this. I just canceled my freaking Netflix account. I got tired of Netflix. All right. But now
why were you tired? Because they increased the prices?
The price increase. Just wasn't interested in watching Netflix anymore. I don't really watch it much anyways. So it was an extra 20-some bucks that I was spending a month that I was like, you know what? I could use it for something else. I could use it at the strip joint, just an extra 20 bucks, you know?
Seriously.
So,
seriously.
But at the end of the day.
Seriously.
But at the end of the day, it's now what? Now I have to pay to watch Raw. I got, now I got to pay double.
Well, I mean, like you mentioned earlier, you're paying for it, right? For a subscription that you can see variety of shows. But I'm just surprised that this is going to be a live event, and I've never seen any live shows on Netflix.
I never either. So I don't know how this is going to come about. Why it's coming about? Why can't you just leave just well enough alone? It's to me, it seems fine the way it's working right now. It's all about the money, though.
Yeah, it's about $5 billion, $5 billion for 10 years, and yet they can opt out after 5 years. That is pretty that's like throwing money like here you go. So they're gonna own the rights on WWE Raw. Then you have the premium live events that's going to be on Peacock. SmackDown is moving to USA in October, and then NXT is moving to CW channel. Okay. But I'm just curious, is like Raw on Netflix. I guess what it is like Hulu. Hulu was just a streaming
Streaming that.
service, so you could watch your shows the day after, right? In case you missed it.
Unless
Now
you,
they have Hulu Live.
yeah,
So
right.
that might be because Netflix is transitioning to live channels. And who knows? Maybe Netflix might be the next streaming service that not only you got the those series, shows, and everything else that they built, maybe we get some local channels involved with Netflix.
And with that cause a price increase for us viewers, we have to spend more money just to watch something live. It's like, come
Right.
on.
So I guess what it is that they'll probably jump their prices to maybe $70 to $80 a month. And then if you have any other stuff, if you're like the WWE fan that got to see Raw, you'll be dropping YouTube TV or Fubo or Hulu or Sling. You know what I mean? So I guess that's that competition that they're going head up. And the person leading that charge is no other than The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, who is now one of the senior boards for TKO Sports.
It's just
I don't think. I mean, I think if Netflix raises their costs, I mean, I've already gotten rid of Netflix. Would
You
I
said
come
that
around
already,
and
yeah. Hmm.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I think
you're
that
butthurt about it. Yeah,
I am
yeah,
because, like I said, I got rid of it. Third time I say it
mm,
now, right? And
yeah.
now it's so in order to watch Raw now, I gotta pay for Netflix again. And if Netflix is gonna keep on having their increase, am I gonna pay 40, $50 a month just to watch Raw on Netflix? I mean, yeah, Raw on Netflix? No,
You
I'll figure
remember
out
the
another way to
time
watch
that
it.
Vince McMahon created the WWE Network, and it was just only $9.99.
mm-hmm.
Man,
Yep.
wasn't that so special? Not only did you get to see the premium live events, but you had the library of nothing but the past, right? So you could
Mm-hmm.
go back to like WrestleMania 1 and stream through all the WrestleMania, all the Royal Rumbles, the Money in the Bank matches and stuff, SummerSlam. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
just curious to see how much rights does Netflix own on the WWE? And then what would happen with Peacock? Because right now all the library stuff is in Peacock. Will that go away and go to Netflix?
Yeah, it seems like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to just collaborate everything into one bundle, everything into one thing here, so we can go ahead and focus. Because I'm not a Netflix type of person. I'm not. Unless there's an interesting movie that may be coming out new on Netflix, I may watch that. But I don't have an account. My wife does, and I'm like, that's the only time I will get on. So
You
I don't.
okay? So I'm gonna take you even back before we hit this prediction show here. Remember Netflix when it first started? It was just only DVD,
Yes,
and
they're only.
you had to like order it, right? And then you get it in the mail. Then when you're done
Yep.
with it, you send it back, and then you write down saying something similar. Like you always got movies going in the mail and stuff. I thought that was fascinating.
And that I think was like only $9 at that time, or $5, $6 a month. It wasn't
Yeah,
even
something.
expensive
Well,
at
no,
all.
actually, they were competing with Redbox. Remember, because Redbox was a
Yeah.
dollar a DVD. So
Right.
Mm-hmm.
now, you see all this transformation to everything stream, stream, stream. So I'm just curious, like, okay, we got the movies, we got the shows, we got everything that we need for Netflix, which again, back then I thought was a lot better than what it is now. But now you add in WWE, their stocks went up, their subscription went up. But how far would they go with these subscriptions? Could we see a trend going downwards should they raise the price even more? So more to it on it. But as of breaking news today, Raw will be moving on Netflix starting January of 2025. In the meantime, SmackDown is moving to Channel USA in October. Um, and then again, Tuesdays will be NXT on CW. What else? Any other news and stuff like that? Let's see. Yes. Let's talk about CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. That was probably one of the best segment that they have so far within them two with no action. That's a nice, good choice of words that they use against each other. And I kind of in favor of Cody Rhodes on that one. About him being like, well, I guess he is the next CM Punk because CM Punk did quit He talked and talked, but Cody Rhodes walked the walk. And that's what, are you not a firm believer or believe that action speaks louder than words?
No, that's true. Action do speak louder than words. You could talk all you want, but if you don't have any actions to back it up to show that you're really true about what you're trying to say, then it's all for nothing. But yeah, I mean, it's just, again, CM Punk, another superstar, referencing his dad, and
Right.
going back into history of all this, and at least Cody admit to some of it. He did, acknowledge that, yeah, he did want you to watch over me or whatever the case may be. But, he did twist it on CM Punk, and that's not what too many people do nowadays. Not too many superstars can flip it right back around on him. And that kind of, I think that kind of got under his skin.
I think both of them. As soon as you say something about your dad, you see how Cody Rhodes' expression changed, right? And I like how CM Punk try to make it smooth, right? But he ain't no guardian angel. At the end of the day, it's all about CM Punk himself. As a matter of fact, the Royal Rumble is all about yourself. There is no teamwork. Okay. Is whoever you establish there. But I feel like the Royal Rumble itself is going to create its own story. There's a lot of unknowns. Okay. We're getting ready to go to WrestleMania after this event. You have one more premium in between, and that's the Elimination Chamber. Okay. Let's talk about some superstars that we haven't mentioned yet that no one's come close to. We still haven't seen Sami Zayn. I expect him to be there. Okay. Who else? Jey Uso probably gonna cancel out because the fact that he looks like an outsider on Raw. He's itching for something. He wants to be a champion. But what if we get Jey versus Jimmy Uso at WrestleMania? They will have to cross paths in the middle of the ring during the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Someone's gonna get eliminated. I'll say Jey eliminates Jimmy. He gets upset and maybe want to chase after him, right? And the pressure will be Roman Reigns and put pressure on him somehow, some way. That's my gut telling me. Okay. We see a lot of Drew McIntyre. We just saw Gunther go confront against Seth Rollins. We've seen CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. What if neither one of them wins the Royal Rumble? What next?
They're gonna hate life.
Who will win, though? Honestly, who do you think will win?
Then it will have to be Gunther.
Like I said, what if neither one of them win? It's just somebody else. Because they want you to believe that those are the stars that's going to be in the finals. But what if that doesn't happen? Maybe they're going to throw a curveball at us. And I say that curveball is Sami Zayn.
But he hasn't been on.
You're right. But he's been the hottest superstar in 2023. And all of a sudden he disappears. I'm just saying. How many do you see? Remember, like Brock Lesnar one time came out of 30 and then he won. You know what I mean? Like something bigger has to happen in the Miz Royal Rumble than watching these guys. Or go ahead.
It just seems like the storyline is coming from Raw because there's nobody on SmackDown that is giving us any confidence that they're going to win the Royal Rumble. There's no superstars on that roster that's coming out and making an argument to make me believe as a fan that they're going to win the Royal Rumble. So it has to come from Raw.
All right.
Because it seems like we have our heavy hitters who's going after Roman Reigns. So we have a multitude of superstars that we can choose from Raw, that any one of them could be the next one in line for the World Heavyweight title.
All right. And each one got a story. Our ticker down below is the list of names so far that have said they put their entry into the Royal Rumble. Of course, we will never get the 30 names because WWE always hides those. But so far right now, Cody Rhodes was the first one, CM Punk, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Gunther, Chad Gable, Otis, Akira Tozawa, Kofi Kingston, and Damian Priest. Along with that, you could probably add Finn Balor to the list. We could probably add Uh, let's look at SmackDown, Karrion Cross, AOP, right? These guys gonna probably be in it. Okay. And not to say maybe the Imperium. All those people are going to be in it. So there are plenty of talent to fill in. Bronson Reed is another one that always said he's wanted to win a title, but of course he won't win because he's not even paying attention to the world title. He's looking for an opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship. But more on that. Let's go ahead and focus on, and I am assuming that this has got to be the first match of the Royal Rumble, because how do you not include these three out of these four people not being in the Royal Rumble? You got AJ Styles, LA Knight, Randy Orton, and then of course you got Roman Reigns. This is the fatal four-way for the World Undisputed Universal Championship. Your predictions, and I'll start with Frank, Hector, then myself. Who is going to win this match?
I say Roman Reigns still stays the champion. I don't see him losing, the title jet. I mean, I would love Randy Orton to win, but I don't see Roman Reigns losing it just yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it just makes sense to have Roman Reigns win this match. I think he will win. Because you need them other three in the Royal Rumble to make things much interesting, to even the playing field.
And as much as you guys say that someone from Raw is going to win, and especially Cody Rhodes is trying to be the fourth superstar to ever win back-to-back Royal Rumbles, I don't think that's going to happen. I think the winner is coming from SmackDown. Okay? I think the title that people need to chase is Roman Reigns more than Seth Rollins. I think Seth Rollins is more vulnerable, and it seems that way, but why not chase down the head of the table? Just saying. All right. AJ Styles, LA Knight, Randy Orton, they will be in the Royal Rumble for one reason. Solo Sikoa will interfere and help Roman Reigns win. Just like you remember when Brock Lesnar lost the world title to Bobby Lashley at the Royal Rumble, and then he put himself back in the Royal Rumble at number 30 and just went ahead and won it. I think that situation may occur again. All right. But all these three men are going to go in there and chase and get back. And one of them is going to be, again, the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Champion. I'm sorry, the Undisputed Universal Championship. But yeah, I agree with y'all. Roman Reigns is going to win this match.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to the Women's Royal Rumble. Now, this one here, very short list, but anything's possible. We got Bayley, Nia Jax, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Maxine Dupree, and Ivy Niles. So far, their names are in the Royal Rumble, and that names could grow by Friday Night SmackDown. However, these are the final four that I believe will be in chase for the world title. You got Bayley, Becky Lynch, Nia Jax, and Bianca Belair. Do you guys agree or disagree? But if you disagree, which final four superstar do you think will be in the final four?
I think I agree with three of them. I think Nia Jax won't be in the final four. I think Charlotte Flair's will be in the final four.
Charlotte Flair will not participate. She is out for the next few months.
Oh, she is. All right, then. Scratch that. Then we'll continue with your final four. Then. I did not realize that she's been out. I've been a little bit out of the loop lately.
Oh, you didn't know?
Dude, either that. I mean, you know what? I'll put it like this: Sasha Banks.
Damn, he had to go there. Sasha Banks is not participating in the Royal Rumble. As a matter of fact, she still is Mercedes Moan.
That's fine, but I'm still gonna call her Sasha Banks by her WWE name.
All right, man, for real. Who's your final four? Name it. You said three. You said Nia Jax is out, but you got Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, and Bayley, right? Okay.
No, I'm going with these same four. I think these same four. I agree with you at this point. Being the fact that Charlotte Flair is not going to be in it, then I agree that it'll probably be these four.
All right, go ahead, Hector.
Yeah, I just think these four. I mean, I want to say Carhill will be in the mix, but we haven't seen her at all. I mean, they keep teasing this with her. Get her in the ring already. Let's see what this powerhouse of a woman can do. But
Right?
until then, I think these are the most favorable ones here that will be the final four. I just don't see any other woman on the roster that could give any of these women a run for their money.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say Becky Lynch and Bailey, automatic. Okay. I'm going to tell you that Shayna Baszler, despite that her being a tag team, should be in favor of being the final four. She's that capable. She's done it before. Okay. And I got a feeling that Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, once she does enter the Royal Rumble, she's going to take her out. There's going to be one black lady that's going to be dominant in the Royal Rumble, and that's going to start a rivalry moving on to WrestleMania. That's what I'm looking for. Will we get it? I don't know. And remember, Jade Cargill is a free agent. She doesn't belong to any brand.
Right.
Okay. What else? I'm trying to look this up because the last four, look at this. Maybe Asuka or Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross, she made it to the final four last year. Okay. Will we have a surprise visit for Liv Morgan? Remember, Liv Morgan was the runner-up, and Rhea Ripley ended up winning it last year. Okay. So Shayna Baszler, Becky Lynch, Bailey, and Jade Cargill. And I know we haven't mentioned her anyway, but yeah, I think that those are my final four. Okay. I don't see a repeat. Well, of course, we're not going to see a repeat, but I don't think Liv Morgan, because we haven't seen her in a while. And besides, she's kind of tied up with this getting high stuff or finding some weed in the back of her seat. She got arrested about a month and a half ago with some charges there. I don't think that they will put a product like that in front. So, and then again, there's a lot of superstars missing here that we could be surprised. All right.
Raquel Rodriguez.
No, actually, she is dealing with she got something about her skin or something like that. That's why she's been out. She hasn't been wrestling. I'll be surprised if she shows up. I'm not gonna hold my breath to it. But Raquel, I mean, she must be cured or something, but she has been absent from WWE. But more to follow on that. Now, what are your numbers? What are your four numbers for the Royal Rumble, Frank?
1, 15, 7, and 20.
Oh, all right. You picked four numbers that nobody's won in the Women's Royal Rumble. Good job.
Exactly.
I like it. Hector, give me your four numbers.
I like 9, 18, 23.
Okay.
And you know what? Let's go back a little lower there. I'll go 5.
Okay. All right. Oh, I love this part, man. All right. So, this has been 1, 2, 3. There's only been 6 Royal Rumbles. Okay. This is the 7th one. The 6 that have won twice, only number 28 has won twice. And that was Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch at number 28. Asuka won at number 25. Charlotte Flair 17. Bianca Belair 3. And last year, Rhea Ripley won it at number 1. I am taking 16, 25, 28, and 30. Those are my four numbers. Book it. I like it.
All right.
And let's see. Let's see. All right. I kind of liking this. I'm liking this. And again, all this will be posted on the HHW show website, our phone numbers. Leave a comment. Which four numbers do you think will make it to the final four? And who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble? So my question is for y'all now, who wins? I'm picking Bailey.
I got Nia Jax.
I got Becky.
Nice. I like it that we're all different here. I like it. You said you got Nia Jax?
Yes.
I like that. I like that approach, but I'll pick her if she comes at number 30. Number 30. Come on now. Nah. We'll see. We'll see. I like it. I like it. All right. Moving on to the United States Championship. Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens cannot have his cast on and yada, yada, yada. Logan Paul, of course, we know that he won the title by defeating Rey Mysterio with brass knuckles and everything else. So who wins?
Kevin Owens. I think you can't continue with the U.S. Championship as a freaking part-time title, man.
All right.
I mean, I agree with you, Frank, but I have a bad feeling that he's walking out of there with that belt again. I think Logan Paul wins. I'm not a fan of saying it, but I think he is.
The last man standing on this was Logan Paul. And if you know WWE history when it comes to storylines, it's always the other way around. Kevin Owens will win the United States Championship. Okay. I'm going for him all the way. That's also going to set up a feud with Logan Paul and Rey Mysterio should he come back. Okay. Or will Ricochet build that final star? Because Logan Paul made himself open, all right, throughout his time trying to get down to that United States Championship, right? Could that happen? But Kevin Owens, for all the work that he has done, and remember, they took him from Raw and switched him to SmackDown. Why? This is it right here. He will become the United States champion. All right, final four. Here we go. It's the men's Royal Rumble. And there's a lot of storyline into this. Let's take it back. Randy Orton comes back from injury for more than 18 months. And he's back and he's bigger than ever. AJ Styles come back bigger than ever, right? You got CM Punk surprisingly came back right after Randy Orton, right? Survivor Series. Cody Rhodes is trying to close the story. Drew McIntyre, he thinks that he is owed another title. I mean, whatever he's doing. I mean, there's just so many pieces here. And there's Gunther, who is claiming that he is guaranteed going to win. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, Hector, now I'll start with you. Who is your final four?
I'm taking Punk, Rhodes, Orton, and Gunther.
Okay. Punk, Rhodes. Oh, gotcha. All right. Don't tell me you're the same thing.
Dude, I was looking at that. All right. Definitely you have Rhodes and Punk. I think they're gonna be in the top. Gunther, I said it earlier also.
Okay.
The only other one, that you could throw in there for the mix of SmackDown would be Randy Orton. So I got the same four he got, hands down. You see, that's why we wore matching shirts today.
Oh, yeah. Sure. It's kind of hard to be the runner-up and then win it. It really is. Okay. And I'm looking at these stats right here. The last person that was runner-up and then win it the following year was Roman Reigns back in 2014. He was runner-up to Batista, and then the following year, Roman Reigns won in 2015 when he eliminated Rusev. It's a hard pill to swallow, man. I don't know. I don't know if Gunther could do it again. Um, and the reason why he started talking smack, saying that he's guaranteeing to win. First of all, it's kind of hard to guarantee a win.
Not when you're
Remember,
confident. Not
remember,
when you're confident. I'm sorry.
Brock Lesnar was confident he was going to eliminate 29 superstars, and he stopped at what? What number?
13, I think it
13?
was. Yeah.
Right? So anyways, I don't think Gunther is going to win it. Matter of fact, I'll be surprised if he's in the final four. And the reason why is because there are people wanting that title, like a Bronson Reed, like Jey Uso, like that. He could be bum rushed. You know how many times Braun Strowman shows up and then everyone gangs up on him? That's exactly what's going to happen to Gunther. I think they all realized what he could do because he lasted, 1 hour and 11 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Can he do that again, really? I don't know.
But why not have the Intercontinental Champion win the Royal Rumble? Why not? I think it makes it for a good story. And then it goes to show that nobody can beat him for that title. So let him relinquish it because he's going after the title.
You think he'll be the 2-time belt champion?
I think so. We're going to have Ultimate Warrior repeat.
All right. I'm not sold yet. But what I'm sold on is that the Elimination Chamber, they have CM Punk's face on it, and he will be involved in the Elimination Chamber. And if that's the case, they're chasing Seth Rollins' title. So someone from SmackDown's got to win it. So I'm telling you this. I got Randy Orton. I do have CM Punk and Cody Rhodes in the final four. But there's got to be one SmackDown member, and I'm going to pick LA Knight. That's going to be the final four. LA Knight's been voted as the big star of 2023, according to PWI. He deserves it to be in the final four. But overall, I do have, and again, that's if they participate, because we don't even know where in the match they're going to be in, right? Mm-hmm. For all I know, Roman Reigns is going to main event. So then I'll just cancel myself out, right? But Randy Orton has been my pick from the very beginning. He is a 14-time world champion chasing to be number 15. This guy well deserves it. And he was on his way, okay, until injuries. I'm taking him all the way. Now, the question is, what is your favorite number? So I'm going to ask you this, for Hector. You're first. What is your 4 numbers?
I'm going out on a limb. I'm going to play the lotto the more riskier way here.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 2 low numbers. I'll give you a mid number and a high number.
Guys, just send it.
Give me 6 and 9.
Mm-hmm. You had to split that up, didn't you? Wait a minute. Of all the numbers.
So you got my 6 and 9. Give me a 15 and give me 26.
Oh, wait. I like that. All right. Okay. Let's see. So no one's ever won it at 6. No one's won it at 9. Nobody's won it at 15. And nobody's won it on 26. So all 4 numbers, you believe that there's going to be a new champion, a new number winning the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Frank.
We're going to go number 30. We're going to go number 1. I'm going to give you 24 and 27.
All right. So at number 30, there's only been 5 superstars as won number 30. Number 1, only 3 times that's happened. And the last person to do it was Edge. Only 3 people has won it on 24. And 1, 2, 3, 4 people won it in 27. So let's look at that real quick because I'm looking at the data right now. Stone Cold Steve Austin won it at number 27. You got 24. And I'm looking. Oh, yeah, the year before that, The Rock won it. We talked about number 1, Edge did it, but also Chris Benoit and Shawn Michaels. And then number 30, there's a whole bunch. The last 2 winners of the Royal Rumble were 30. That was Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. And then before that, Triple H did it in 2016. And then John Cena and The Undertaker did it back to back in 2007 and 2008. So I doubt that number 30 is going to win, but the one could be a long shot if Gunther starts it off again. What do you think?
Absolutely.
And the 1s and 2s happened in the men's 3 times. The 1s and 2s. 3 times. So I like that. In my case, I'm going to pick these numbers. And these are some rough numbers. They really are. I'm going to pick number 3. For some odd reason, I'm just going to pick number 3. Because number 3 reminds me of Ric Flair, who won it in 1992. He eliminated Sid Justice. Y'all remember Sid Justice?
Yeah.
And Hulk Hogan.
with the
Hulk
help of
Hogan
Hogan.
helped out,
Yep.
right? And then Hulk Hogan had that little promo that he was going to come back. Okay. So I'll stick with number 3. Yeah, absolutely. And then I'm going to add a number to it. I'm going to add, I can't use 27, right? I can't use 26. I'm going to give it 28. I'm going to put 28 in there. And then I'm going to put number 19. And lastly, I'm going to pick a number that no one won. It's my lucky number. I'm going to pick number 7. So I got 3, 7, 19, and 28. Those are my numbers.
All right.
And all that is going to be published on the hhwshow.com. What are your numbers? Leave your comments below. I'm definitely going to share that on the website. Put your name on it. Who is your winner for the Royal Rumble? What are your final 4 numbers? Okay. Can you get them all right? That's all I'm saying. You got this on this show. I'm definitely going to wait till Friday, and all that stuff is going to be published. But this show will be published later on as soon as we finish the show. However, I'm liking this. I have Randy Orton. Hector, who you have?
I'm going with Gunther. I'm just going to take out on a limb there. I'm going with the Intercontinental Champion.
Okay. Frank?
I'm going to say CM Punk.
CM Punk. Nice. So CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. You got Gunther versus Seth Rollins, but I got Randy Orton 1-on-1 with the head of the table. Unless we got some interference, like someone smells what's cooking out there, because he hungry. Just saying, he hungry.
Maybe, hey, listen, maybe The Rock comes in and freaking wins it.
If The Rock comes in, that'll be a number 30. But here's another thing. I'm glad that you mentioned that. What if, and look, I'm only looking at what's happened this past year in WWE. What if John Cena and The Rock comes back and surprise everybody? John Cena, number 29. The Rock at number 30. Just saying. And the John Cena always has bad luck. You know, he's on a losing streak. He's trying to find a way to find himself to retire. I'm just saying, that'd be good.
I'm done with you.
Okay, so we'll have The
it's
Rock
in Florida,
retire John
too.
Cena then.
Huh?
We'll have The Rock retire John Cena just by throwing him out the ring then.
If The Rock is number 30, then he's going to guarantee win. And who's number 30 here? You. It had to be you.
Of course.
Oh, man. I will never hear the end of this. You know
No, you
that,
would not.
Hector. You know this.
No,
We
you
will
would
never
not.
hear, but I've never in history has number 31 3 consecutive times.
Well, hey, there's always the first time.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's always a first for everything. I mean, I've got numbers that never won, so
That would be awesome. Hey, just remember, you gotta play those numbers in real life, man.
okay.
You gotta add a couple of numbers, right?
At least 2 or 4 more. Yes.
Yeah, is that right? All right, Powerball, baby, Powerball. Man, y'all quiet, man. What's up? Damn. Y'all just the Royal Rumble just got your heads already.
You're just throwing these curveballs left and right, you know.
Yeah, man, we're trying to keep up, man. It's real hard.
Keep up. There's not a come on. You guys got this.
No,
Yes,
I hope
yes.
so.
Look,
I think there should be a bonus. I think there should be a bonus if one of us hit all Final Fours without numbers. If all our numbers hit the Final Four, that should be an extra bonus for the show somehow, some way.
extra bonus.
Yeah, extra bonus. What's the extra bonus?
Like the two of us got to buy that one.
I accept Cash App. You got Cash App?
I got Cash App.
I got Cash
Venmo,
App.
Cash App.
Send me some money.
That would be the ultimate wild card right there. If one of us hit, all four of our superstars hit the numbers, Final Four. Wow.
Or if your Final Four guys make it to the Final Four, that'd be pretty awesome. But so far in this show, for the past 4 or 5 years we've done this, we haven't seen our Final Four be perfect at all. Yeah. I'm averaging 25%.
I might be averaging 2%.
Oh hell. You know how you average like this? Boop. All right. Good job.
Now we're down to 50% from 33%.
Anyways, what are your picks? Who is your winner for this year's Royal Rumble? Who is going to main event WrestleMania? Which title? We got that and much, much more. Tune in to our show live, the post reaction right after the Royal Rumble. And we're going to talk more about all this and what holds, especially after the Royal Rumble. We're getting ready for the Elimination Chamber, and then we're hitting hard for WrestleMania. I'm Obi-Wan with Hector and Frank. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take care. Man, we got to love some wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's right.
I have to finish the story. Shut up, bitch.